Hello everyone, and welcome to Bronzcasters. My name is Steej, and I am joined here in the booth by the wonderful SimplyNickish. Hey Nick, how's it going, man?
I'm good. How we doing?
Doing okay. Very excited for this game because it's a semi-special edition of Bronzecasters. We've spectated ourselves before, but this one is one of Nick's games specifically because we needed the game. Get those replays in. You know, completely off topic. Please submit some replays. But we got one. Is Nick.
This also was a really fantastic game, which is why I wanted to cast it. And those, obviously, as we mentioned, this is one of my own games. I actually played live on stream. But I would really like to cast it because it was a really fun game, and I think there's a lot that we can talk about with it.
Absolutely. Go give Nick a follow on Twitch, by the way, and maybe he'll play a game for you too. I mean, it's your channel.
True. And also should note this is the first of the second Bronzecasters this week, because we are now doing 2 a week. You lucky devils.
You lucky people. You.
Lucky devils.
And the game
let's get into it here.
Started. Let's go.
So we see a Ramattra Diva.
Ramattra Diva
tank matchup here.
Definitely a little bit better on the Ramattra side in my experience, because there's not too much the Diva can do against it, to be completely honest. We do have Genjis on both sides as well. This is going to be a battle of the Genjis as long as they both stay that, except one of the Genjis just went down due to the Vortex from the Ramattra. And so we'll see how that all works out.
Really early push here.
Big
really early push here from the red.
Yeah, the red has taken control at this point. And that's what I'm saying, man. I think if the blue team stays on Diva, I don't think they're going to have a good time. I love playing Diva whenever I play tank, and I love playing Ramattra, but Ramattra usually wins out against Diva because Diva just doesn't have very much that she can do against his Nemesis form.
Yeah, and I think, it's basically you just dive out of the way of it, really.
Yeah,
but you
pretty
can
much
see them using it to effect here. As soon as that Nemesis form is up, they're just taking control of the area. And the blue team are having a really hard time pushing into this.
Yeah, if I was the Diva right now, I'd literally fly back to point or just, like, die and change tanks.
And switch.
Because it's going to be really hard. SimplyNick here already getting his ultimate. He must be doing some big damage.
There's a little Tracer battle going on there, and I did not win it. The
big
Tracer
ultimate coming out
there
from the blue team. Genji able to take down the red team. Lucio, is this going to be a little bit of a turning point for the blue team? Looks like the blue team is able to take over the point. Wow, what a play. Although a little bit of Genji on Genji violence in the background, a little bit of Shimada twin vengeance. And the red team Genji is coming out with an ultimate as well, going directly for the Kiriko, who has already used her Kitsune, not her Kitsune, her Suzu, and only able to take down the Kiriko, but able to also escape. What a big play from the red team Genji.
And Diva jumps down very low, but getting some good heals here.
That was really good. Yeah, the Diva jumped down, able to grab a health pack with only minuscule health remaining, but now going to use their bomb right as the Ramattra shield goes down, able to take out the Ramattra and get a big frog stomp onto the Tracer from the red team. The blue team now has total control at this point.
Is there any worse feeling than getting frog stomped?
No, and I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do.
There's a couple of ults on each side now, so let's see. The Ramattra, this is a big one. The Ramattras is really impressive.
Absolutely.
Once they pop that ult.
Like you said, the only thing Diva can really do against the Ramattra ult is just run away, basically, you know?
Yeah, get out of the way of the range.
Ramattra, and speaking of which, there goes the Ramattra ult. He comes out. SimplyNick coming down, possibly with the ultimate, unable to get away, and the Ramattra is going to live. You know what? I liked the idea, Nick. I liked the idea. See if maybe you're able to get him down, but it wasn't going to be enough. Not that time, and a big team kill onto the blue team.
We didn't have the ult economy there. The Lucio pops the beat right as I popped out the ult, so it was pretty much negated, and then they followed up with the coalescence and just did a really nice job of their ult
switch onto the soldier here, it looks like, and the blue team is trying to make one last push. Nick, you got to touch the point, and there he goes. He goes in trying to get into the back line, taking a little bit of time to take down some of the backline healers. Oh, and a big bomb from the Diva. The Mercy's going to come in and res Nick on the points, and they're going to see if they can take it back after that control has been gained. Wow.
And he stay on point. Look, just got taken out.
Wow.
It was so close.
Unfortunate. What a play by the D.Va. Almost able to take it back, but the Ramattra is very powerful, especially in that Nemesis form. And I mean, it's hard to get away from him. A Ramattra can hold down a point all on his own. 1v2, 1v3, depending on how good the player is. That was crazy. And you know what? Great job on the D.Va trying to get that play.
Huge bomb
that
at
was
the end,
huge.
honestly, with a big mercy res. Just trying to hold point, and I tried to out-heal and just couldn't. The Ramatra's damage was too much. And especially, I feel like on that first control point, Ramatra's just so oppressive. It's really hard to get past that choke. So obviously, any reasonable player would assume that if you can't get through that choke, you go around the side. So you're very pigeonholed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's easy pickings for a Genji.
We do have a tank change on the blue team. We've got a Sigma now, which I think could do a little bit better against Ramattra. Maybe still not the best choice, but still a little bit better. You have a little bit more range. You can do a little bit more. Damage at range, and also your shield can help protect against his annihilation. So really, I think it's just going to come down to the DPSs here. We've got two Symmetras, both with turrets out on the points, and we had two Genjis. Now we have two Symmetras, and it's just going to come down to whose turrets are killing more.
We should note this is new patch Symmetra, so she does have the buffs.
Oh, she's strong.
Yeah, she's real strong right now, and you'll see there's she's doing a lot of work.
Absolutely. Blue team is going to take control of this point first, seeing if they can get a little bit of an early lead, a little bit of points on the control.
And you can see what the Sigma's doing here. Just having that shield in front is making it a bit harder for the Reds to push in. But
Absolutely.
Here they go.
Moira going in, getting hindered by the blue team Cassidy. Big change on the Cassidy 2 patches ago with that hinder. That is really going to be a hard time for Moira and any other characters with movement abilities, especially squishies. And wow, what a play by that Moira, taking down the Genji to help wipe up that team.
A little bit of a stump on this one to start with. Now, can the Red pull together? We're already at 50%.
I'm kind of here for it to see a good game, you know?
Lucio's got the beats. Is he going to need to use it? The Ramatra's starting to get a bit low.
I would use it, Lucio. Man.
Oh, it's too late. The Ramatra's gone down already.
Ramatra has gone down. I'm not sure what the Lucio was doing there, holding on to that.
I don't know if you saw in the kill feed there, the Genji reflected the Cassidy ult, which was a nice little play there just to... get the deflection on and kill the Cassidy.
Big Kitsune rush coming down defensively from the Kiriko here, but it looks like they were able to push through regardless, playing defensively until they had to, and then pushing ahead, especially with the tank being down. Wow.
This is what we mean. You get one kill and you snowball it over.
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be the whole team.
No, look at that. Only 3 deaths, but that early kill, that gives them the points, and now the Red are in control.
Yep, Red are in control. We're going to see if the blue team can take it back, see if this will go to 3 rounds. Nick, don't tell me what happens. I know that you're in this game. We got to keep it good.
Look at the ult economy.
Big annihilation coming out from the Ramatra, pressing into the enemy team, seeing if he can take down anybody. He is going to lose a little bit of time due to the shield, but he's able to catch up to them, and it looks like it's finally going to go down. He wasn't able to get anybody with it, but we did have a little bit of the coalescence coming down from the Moira in the background, trying to see if they can capitalize on anything, and the Ramatra is able to make his way back and defend the point. They pushed way up, and actually it worked out in their favor.
Oh, this is the Red just saying, get out of our game, get back into your spawn.
Absolutely.
Using 2 ults there to get through with the Ramatra and the Coalescence. But
there's the beat from the Lucio. The Ramatra's going to capitalize on that and try to run in. He might be up just a little bit too far, but at the same time, it's working out.
Big kill from the Echo there. Is this what they need?
Wow.
Lucio gone down. Here we go.
In their hubris.
This is the snowball. Retreat back, Red. You went too far.
Coalescence coming out from the Moira. Seeing if they're able to use that power for good or for evil.
Get off the point.
And it looks like the Red team is able, or I'm sorry, blue team is able to take it back. Kiriko Kitsune coming out in order to solidify that as the Red team kind of regroups here. Echo on the blue team, copying the Ramatra and jumping into the backline at the same time as the Genji on the Red team going into the blue team backline. This is an absolute bloodbath, Nick.
Big trade from the Kiri, though. And look, this is 99%. This is overtime. You have to go on the
We
side
are
right
in
now.
overtime.
A great few kills. And that's it. I think the blue team do a great job of holding.
There it is.
We have got ourselves a game,
We're going
folks.
to round 3. Let's do it.
I mean, you have to kind of feel a little bit for Red there. And it just got way too aggressive. And it sends a certain mental message sending people back to their storm.
It really
back
does.
to their spawn point, right? But great... what's the word I'm looking for? Endurance from the blue team to push them back on the point, retake it, and get that last few percent.
That was
crazy. They started off really strong.
See, honestly, pushing someone all the way up into their spawn works really well until it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, it can work really, really well, but the minute you start to slip, the minute you lose a healer or you lose your tank, you lose one person, the team that's closest to their spawn is going to start dominating, and they're going to roll right over you. So you have to be very, very careful and try not to be too cocky while you're pressing a team into their own spawn. And honestly, that we saw the results of that, and I'm kind of happy we did, because a lot of people do that, and I think it doesn't work out nearly as much as people would like it to.
And we got another tank switch here onto the Zarya, which I think is just ultimately better for this point, because there's a lot of different ways to get into
so
this
far,
site.
I think that's going to be the best thing to do against this Ramattra. Not going to be working out too much in this case, as multiple of the blue team are going down. Wow, big plays from the Genji.
I think you just retreat at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Red team has taken first.
I can't tell you how satisfying it was to kill the Genji there. Oh, wait, I can, because I did. It was very satisfying. So
yeah, I like the meta commentary here of the person who is actually in the game, telling us how it felt to be in this game while we're watching the game.
Oh, this is Bronzcasters, the meta version. We love it.
Wow, this is awesome. A big assault onto the point by the blue team. It looks like they're able to take down the red team tank, and now they're making
just getting
their
too greedy
progress.
again.
Although the red team Mercy is able to make a big res onto the Ramattra.
Huge res.
Ramattra just got his ult, and he's gonna pop it.
Oh, no.
Big kill going on to the Kiriko. He's going back onto the point to see what he can get.
Oh, you get out.
And it looks like he's able to take down the tank. Wow. He got that ult and didn't waste any time.
Absolutely not. Instantaneous. You can see the Echo here turning into the Ramattra.
I know,
to give it a
and
little
using the ults.
Yeah, it's actually, in fact, it's actually worked out incredibly well in combination with the Soldier.
That was insane.
That's actually insane.
Moira
I didn't think that would
finds the
work.
Moira, takes down the Moira. Moiraception. Moira on Moira violence. The more Moira, the more the... this is a tongue twister. I can't do this.
And nice to see 65%. Red did get a lot here, but blue have now taken control of the point. And we're seeing here the Echo going too far.
A little too far, but able to recover. Able to recover.
They're pushing out very far here. They need to get back onto the point with the Ramattra down very low.
Yeah, so is the blue team tank.
Yeah, you've got to be...
Tanks are playing a little risky right now.
You've got to be a little aggressive here, you know?
Risky.
So Red trying to push in through the side. And this Zarya doing a really good job, though, of just being a nuisance, just being an absolute pest in their face, not allowing them straight into the point.
Zarya, oh, big grab coming out from the Zarya. Big damage going on to the red team from the blue team. Trying to capitalize on that. It looks like they were able to take down 2 of the red team
Echo
now.
Again is just in their faces, the Ramattra.
Wow.
This Echo is putting in an insane amount of work here.
Ramattra, that wasn't Ramattra all that just came out. That was the Echo, right? The Echo just changed into Ramattra. Yeah.
I think the Echo's recognized here that Ramattra is really, really strong to use her ult on, and is just being an absolute pest with it.
Well, I think it's just because Ramattra is really easy to build ult with. Like, a lot of times as Echo, you don't necessarily want to copy the tank because you don't really get a lot of the health. You don't get all the health that you can from the tank. Big Ramattra ultimate coming out. Oh my gosh, a bunch of the people on the blue team going down.
Use Coalescence as well.
Wow, what a play. Nick tries to hold the point. And he's able to take down 2 people. It's not going to be enough. And the red team are going to get a team kill and take back the point. This is tense.
This is just a really good example of ult economy, honestly. They just used everything. They threw the Ramattra, they threw the Coalescence, and they just bullied their way onto point. And not much you can do about it. But here we're getting to the percentages. No, this is 80%. This is going to be a tight one right here. This is going to be a
classic brawl. Punches are being thrown. Bullets are being shot. Lasers are being fired. Reses are being had. Wow. Look, did you see the absolute precision onto that Mercy from the Echo? That was huge.
This Echo is playing their heart out.
That was a beautiful double. A triple? Wow.
Oh,
that's
Genji,
a huge play from that Echo.
Here.
If that didn't end up being the play of the game, well, honestly, there's been a lot of amazing plays this game, but that was right up there.
99%. That was essential. If that Echo didn't pull that out, this game is over. And look, this is coming right down to the wire. This is overtime down to the wire. This is one last push. Who gets it?
Red team's making one more push.
Gone too
it's
far.
99 to 99. We've got both tanks going at it. The Ramattra is punching away. Two people going down on the red team, one on the blue team. Oh, it's an absolute bloodbath, but it looks like mostly the red team is going down, and the blue team is able to take it. Wow. What a game that was. That was absolutely insane. I'm glad it went 3 rounds. Point control is one of the absolute best game types to cast, and I loved that, Nick. Well done, man. I know we didn't watch you very much, but your team did really good.
Oh, I was not even remotely close to MVP there. Like, Echo, what do you call the Echo Ramattra blend?
Rameco?
Rameco? Yes, I love it. Oh, the Rameco plays. You saw in that last play, and we'll show you a little... What did you just say?
Rameco?
Rameco. And we'll see it. We'll bring it up now. This last play, you'll see right there. And once again, the Echo is just really clearly identified there. Turned into the Ramattra again. The Ramattra goes in too far from the red team, gets isolated, while the Rameco... So Rameco goes in and punishes the red backline and just holds them at base. This Ramattra is isolated. The rest of the blue team kill off the red Ramattra, the true Ramattra. And then this Echo just did such incredible work there. And then outside of the ults, just getting those little pickoffs and being really accurate. Just phenomenal play. MVP on the Echo there for me.
That was really good. The Echo's play at the end there, taking down 3 people, was absolutely incredible, and really was able to make sure the blue team held down that point, or took the point, rather, took control, and ended up winning the game. Nick, do you have any final thoughts for us for this game?
What a game. I am pooped.
You would know. You were there.
I know. I've relived it, you know. I'm doubly exhausted. I've relived it.
I'm glad I got to live through it with you.
I hope you enjoyed this meta commentary from being inside the game as well. And don't forget to send us your Bronzecasters replays as well. We'd love to cast you. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy casting them.
Absolutely. Get those replays in. Link in the description down below. And until next time, my name is Steej1.
I'm SimplyNickish.
We'll see you next time. See you later.
Ciao.